Sri Lanka will battle to level the series against South Africa when the two sides meet for the second T20 International on the 12th of September. The hosts suffered a heavy loss in the first game, going down by 28 runs after having been outplayed in all departments by the Proteas. The toss proved to be crucial once again as Sri Lanka's frailties with the bat were exposed in their pursuit of 164. The hosts struggled to contain the South Africans early on as Quinton de Kock and Reza Hendricks showed plenty of intent in the power play. Debutant Mahesh Theekshana was put under pressure straight away and struggled to find the right length, while the South African openers also took a liking to the spin-on offer from Dhananjaya De Silva and Akila Dhananjaya. Wanindu Hasaranga was as impressive as ever, as was Dushmantha Chamira, while Dasun Shanaka bowled a crucial penultimate over to stop the Proteas from breaching the 170 run mark. The hosts will look to try and perfect their combinations with the ball with a number of options left on the bench. Dhananjaya and Theekshana will be two players they would want to keep an eye on as the spinners to play a supporting role to Hasaranga, while Chamika Karunaratne's death bowling is another area of concern. With the bat, there were familiar problems yet again. Dinesh Chandimal was the only man to get going, but he too started off too slow when Sri Lanka needed to put some pressure on the Protea bowling. Avishka Fernando failed to fire once again, while Dasun Shanaka's and Wanindu Hasaranga's form is surely beginning to be a cause of concern for coach Mickey Arthur. Kusal Perera's return could not arrive fast enough, but if he is deemed fit for the second T20, it would be interesting to see if Sri Lanka made the straight swap between him and Dinesh Chandimal or opt to keep the latter in the side and leave out the out-of-form Bhanuka Rajapaksha. The Sri Lankans will be desperate for Rajapaksha to fire, but it is difficult to see him survive much longer if he doesn't get a big score in the second T20. Sri Lanka probable 11. Dinesh Chandimal, Avishka Fernando, Bhanuka Rajapaksha, Charit Asalanka, Dasun Shanaka, Dhananjaya De Silva, Wanindu Hasaranga, Chamika Karunaratne, Dushmantha Chamira, Akila Dhananjaya and Mahesh Theekshana. The Proteas didn't have a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but still did enough to win the first game. The return of de Kock and David Miller would have been a welcome one, while Reza Hendricks and Aiden Markram also showed promising signs with the bat. Henrik Nokia, returning from being benched in the second and third ODIs, bowled well at the death, and Bjorn Fortune's selection over George Linder was also justified as the left-armer was impressive with the new ball. The Proteas were uncharacteristically sloppy in the field, however, and will look to come back to their usual brilliant standards, while the middle order will also want to improve on their performances after a quiet first T20. South Africa probable 11. Quinton de Kock, Reza Hendricks, Aiden Markram, Heinrich Klaasen, David Miller, Dwayne Pretorius, Keshav Maharaj, Kagiso Rabada, Bjorn Fortune, Henrik Nokia and Tabraiz Shamsi. Sri Lanka will need to turn things around quickly if they want to level the series against the Proteas, while the latter will want to build on the momentum they gained in the first game. The toss could prove crucial, more so for Sri Lanka, with the team batting first seemingly gaining a slight advantage at the R Premadasa. With the weather expected to stay the same, look forward to another full, exciting game of cricket on Sunday.
Type the Papare and send to 678 to register. ₹30 per month. Conditions apply.